Dads podcast. I am Mike Hill.
Malik S.
I'm Naeem Lynn.
And of course, parental discretion is always advised. We dope dads talking about doing dad shit and
Just
what we go through in life.
Dad life,
Dad
man.
life, once again.
Everybody got dad, good or bad.
Yeah, and some people know
Everybody
who their
got
dads
dad,
are.
good or
Real quick,
bad.
real quick. I always get this. I always struggle with this. What's the difference between dad and father? Because it's like some people put more emphasis on father. To me, dad sounds more endearing.
I think
Father seems formal, like that's my father.
Dad, I love dad because it is endearing.
That's what I'm saying.
My daughters call me dad. Daddy is different these days. You can't like dad. I don't even want my daughters call me dad.
My dad.
What age?
My
What
daughter
age do
called
they-
me daddy.
What
I
age
love
they stop calling you daddy?
I think once they started getting a little older, they might start calling
You know
boys
what?
daddy and shit like that. No, don't call me daddy.
What's funny is my daughter still call me daddy, and I think she will always call me daddy.
yeah,
My son stopped calling me daddy. He called me dad, which is cool.
yeah.
I don't want no grown man.
I
calling
don't
me
know
daddy.
if I want a grown man calling
So
me
he
daddy.
called me
dog.
dad.
Yeah,
now
dad.
if he talking about me, he'll say daddy.
Yeah,
Right.
If he talking to his sister, be like, you talk to daddy.
right,
Yeah.
right.
But if he
right,
talking
right.
to me, he'll be like dad.
dad.
Which is I like that.
I think that's a geographical thing too. I feel like I know I got a lot of family in the Midwest,
Mm,
but they from Alabama.
Right.
And they say daddy.
daddy.
Yeah, right. But it's still the
Daddy.
word though. Yeah.
It's a word.
They grown, they call their father daddy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no, so I called my stepfather daddy when I was growing up.
Right.
But
Mhm.
once again, the word daddy now is kind of taking on that connotation of like it's
Yeah.
different. You know what I mean? Like we get called daddy and they ain't our children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Come on, daddy. Like, I don't know if I want you. So, but I think the difference between dad and father, I think father is a little bit. I think father means like you doing everything right. Like you're a father.
Really?
It's almost like father.
Okay.
Because like when you think about in the Bible, Heavenly Father, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like that is all encompassing. Like you're
Ooh,
doing
that's a lot.
everything right
Mhm.
as a father.
Well, then
Like you're there,
Hey,
you're showing
so
up.
everything right as a father.
Yeah,
then
you showing
I'm
up.
definitely a daddy.
We've all made mistakes, right?
Mhm.
We've all made mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, and that's a good segue into let's talk about some things that you feel like you may have failed or mistakes you have made as a father. And I'll go first. One of the hardest parts about being a parent, period, is that you're completely responsible for another person's life.
Right.
And before they are of age, you have to make every decision for them, every important decision. And in the last episode, I talked about my daughter having OCD, and OCD led to her having tics, which ultimately led to Tourette syndrome. And I've talked about this before. The difference between Tourette's and a tic is once it becomes vocal. So if somebody just doing some shit like this, whatever, it's a tic. But once
Right.
it's a like that, because people
Right.
think that Tourette's you have to be yelling out something
Or bad words, curse
yeah,
words.
yeah.
Right.
It could just be like a little.
Right.
Now it's Tourette's because it's vocal, and all of this stemmed from a trip to the dentist.
Wow.
So by the time she was 7, she had been under twice. Very afraid of, my daughter's scared of everything. So she's really afraid of needles, and she was afraid of the dentist.
Right.
And the first time she had to go under was to get a filling and a frenectomy. Frenectomy is when they your tongue tied, they cut the little thing of your tongue, right? And I thought that they were just going to put like a mask on her or some shit and she would pass out or something like that. They ended up still having to give her a needle. So then I'm like, she could have just got the fucking needle in her mouth and maybe stayed awake. If she had to get a needle anyway, she'd have gotten Novocaine.
Right.
So they gave her the needle. This is during COVID. She snatched her mask off. She screams at the top of her lungs and she just goes limp in my arms, which was scary as fuck.
Oh boy.
She just like, and just passed out. And I was like, oh shit. I'm just holding this limp body in my, I'm like, oh shit. I'm by myself. Her mother not there. So then a couple years later, she had to get a tooth extracted. It was either to get a root canal or you get the tooth extracted, and the dentist, you know, they always trying to make the money. They're like, well, I would do this for my own child.
Right.
So I'm just like, okay, I don't know. This is just me here by myself. I got to make a decision. All right, cool. But you still gotta you have to make the appointment for the anesthesiologist.
Right.
So they come in, she gets the shot again, she passes out, and then she wakes up after they do the procedure, and took a minute, and she just sitting there, she kind of shaking, she's taking a minute to come out of it, and the lady's just rubbing her back. I'm like, is this normal? She's like, yeah, this is going a little bit longer, but she'll be okay. I'm like, all right, so what should I expect after leaving here? Well, she may vomit, but I don't expect that to happen. I'm like, all right, cool. Get in the car. She's like, Daddy, I don't feel good. 10 minutes from the house, 10 minutes from the dentist office. She started throwing up in the back seat. I'm like, damn, all right. We get home. She's like, Daddy, I just don't feel good. I'm so dizzy. Just hold me. Please hold me. So I hold her. She falls asleep in my arms. She wake up. She's fine.
Right.
Couple months go by. She starts this tick. The OCD is bad now. She don't want to go to the dentist no more. She don't want to have that experience. So now she's brushing her teeth. She needs 2 minutes exactly. And it's driving me crazy. I'm like, just brush your teeth till they feel clean. No, I need 2 minutes. I need 2 minutes. So I'm like, finally, all right, fuck it. I can't do this. I bought her a timer. Here's your timer. You do it yourself. The ticks start happening. She's like, Daddy, I keep biting my mouth. She's doing this thing. She's like, kind of like grinding her teeth. She's like, I keep biting my mouth. I'm like, what you mean? Just stop. I can't stop.
Right.
She's like, I can't stop. So I'm like, yes, you can. Your mind is powerful. Just tell yourself to stop. She wouldn't stop. About months go by, maybe about 4 or 5 months go by. And then one day she comes up to me and she's crying. She's fucking bawling. And she's like, Daddy, I can't stop biting my mouth. She's 7 or 8 years old at the time. I can't stop. So at this point, it's like, I can't give it a tough love or like figure it out. Now I got to like, oh, you really can't. This shit is really psychological. It's in your brain. And I'm like, I wonder if if you got Tourette. So I tell my wife, she's like, I don't know. I'm like, I think she has Tourette's. So we take it to the doctor and they're like, yeah, tics, then we understand the difference between a tic and the OCD. I mean, tic and the Tourette's.
Right.
All of this started because of that moment with the anesthesiologist and the dentist. Because now she already had a slight case of OCD. Now it's on steroids, and OCD is what triggers the tics and ultimately the Tourette's. I was the one that gave the green light on this process for this to happen. So she's still dealing with it now, and it's not as bad, but it gets just times where it's worse than others. And I look back and I'm like, fuck. I don't beat myself up about it because I made that decision with love and I trusted the dentist and I didn't know that was going to be the outcome. But it's hard because she got bullied in school about this shit last year.
But it's psychological. It's not a physical thing. So she can't come out of it.
Yeah.
So
get better, right?
They say that most kids outgrow it when they become teenagers.
Right.
And having therapy, can help you as a parent, making sure that they're on top of it. They have these things, it's just like you do opposites. So if you do a thing where it makes you bite your mouth like that, when you feel the urge, you put some air in your mouth. You blow it out a little bit. So you do the opposite to try to combat it. But it was hard on me because I know that I'm the one that said, okay, do it.
Right.
But now the good thing is her teeth are fucking perfect.
She got great teeth.
She got great teeth. Well, first of all, tell me who this dentist is so we won't go back to that motherfucker. Because I don't think anybody ever should go to this dentist.
She still goes to that dentist. But her teeth are perfect now. So there's never anything. And I just told her, I told her before, I said, if you have to get a procedure again, you're not going under. You're going to have to get that needle in your mouth.
And then you won't feel it no more.
And then they're going to just work on your mouth. I see you not doing that ever again, not under my watch.
So why I understand, because, like you said, ultimately as a parent, we are responsible for our children and making decisions for our children. But with the knowledge that you had gotten, obviously, did they tell you what side effects could possibly come from putting her under? Did you know any of this?
No, and that's not even a side effect that they would say, because you don't know. It ultimately came from the OCD. and she developed OCD because of that moment was traumatic for her.
But what I'm saying is, like, usually they'll ask questions like, do you have OCD? Because they know, like, if you get anesthesia or something like that, then that could cause, because you obviously found out that this is the reason this is happening, right? Because of her OCD, then the anesthesia, putting her under.
Right. So the OCD was not a major thing.
Okay.
Before that.
Okay.
Before that, it was just like she just had maybe like some type of separation anxiety or something, you know.
Okay.
The OCD was kind of maxed out at when I'm doing her nighttime routine. After we say all our words and affirmations and I walk out the door, she got to say goodnight a couple more times. And if you don't respond, she's yelling out the good night, good night. Like I said goodnight, damn, you know.
Yeah, right.
But it got much worse after that. But no, they didn't question me about anything like that she could be dealing with. But they, I don't blame them for what happened. I know people, you become an anesthesiologist to give anesthesia, and that's your job, and you make the money. So you're working with the dentist, and like, okay, here's an opportunity for you to come in and do this, and the shit ain't cheap either. Nah. But I don't blame them for that. It's really nobody's fault. It's just something that happened. I can't even blame myself because, like I said, the decision was made out of love. But you know, it's a hindsight 2020 thing. Right. You know, so
it's a learned experience.
Yeah,
I think we've all made decisions, you know, as parents or certain things that have made us feel a little guilty about.
I'm still dealing with it. I was just talking to Naeem about this the other day. Like this, I'm still me being divorced is one of the things that I still have to work on. You know, because my kids took it real hard, especially my daughter. So that's still one thing. I'm just like, damn, like I should have just made it work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I should have just made it work, bro. Like it's worse things in the world. You know what I'm saying? So I still deal with that.
You the 7, you maybe wouldn't be a good father because you would be angry all the time.
Probably.
You sacrifice your own happiness.
And they would have seen a household that didn't have the love that should have in it.
Right. But you know, you feel like I could have just sucked it up.
But once again, so you're sucking it up for the child, right? Right. But once again, what they see is a mother and a father who is a dysfunctional and maybe even a toxic relationship. And then what happens when they get older?
Right. That's going to affect them more.
This is what a regular relationship should look like. Yeah. And that's not the exact.
But I mean, you know, it's just one of those things. You know, there's knowing and that's what you feel.
Right.
I know. But what I feel is two different. So that's the tug of war of what I know and what I feel.
Because you wanted to make as a man, sometimes you want to make that sacrifice. And I'm with you on that. I feel you on that. Like I did the same with me. I told you in the last episode, my regret was like she was pregnant. My oldest was pregnant. My first wife was pregnant and was going through a divorce. Right. I missed that. You know what I mean? I wish I would have been there for her during her pregnancy because it was a tough pregnancy and all that. I missed the first year of my child's life because she moved. I have that regret. Even in my second divorce, when my child was 9, I remember same thing. I remember I wanted out of the marriage after like year 7. My daughter was born. I was like, I just can't do this no more. I was miserable. Like our relationship was pretty much over. But I'm like, I'm gonna tough this out. Yeah, because I'm already without my first daughter, and I do not want to be without my second. I do not want to be one of them dads that's got baby mamas. I don't want to be that guy, right? So I'm gonna tough it out for this little girl. And I remember clear as day on her 9th birthday, I looked at my daughter. I'm like, "Wow, happy birthday!" I said, "Damn!" I looked at her and said to myself, "I got 9 more years," because I was gonna wait till she graduated. Right, yeah. When she graduated, she was in college. That was the plan. All right, I'm gonna tough it out while you in this house. Yeah. But when you go to college, man, like mom and daddy separate.
I'm leaving the day you leave too.
I had that in mind. But I'm miserable in the relationship. But then I said, I got 9 more years. And then I said, damn, I got 9 more years. Just like I got glass half full, glass half empty. I said, I can't do it. No, I said I can't do it, and then that's when shit went to hell, bro.
Your daughter is mad at you now, but with maturity and growth and experience, she's gonna look back and say, "My dad did what he had to do to make himself happy, but he still showed this level of respect for my mother." Right. Once they were done, and the respect you showed for her being apart is probably more than what you would have shown together in that house. Right. So that's gonna be a something that she can take with her into her relationships as an adult.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you know, it's just one of those things you always second guessing. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been divorced now, Malik?
6 years in April.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 6 years in April. It was 2019. Yeah. So yeah.
So your daughter was
7 years. I'm tripping. 7 years.
12 at the time.
She was like 12, 13. Yeah. So it was hard.
That's tough.
But I did the best that I could with the situation. Like they live around the corner from me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like I try to make sure we could have one house as best as possible. I tried to make it seem like it was, you know, we got the same setup, the same. I got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. She got a 4-bedroom, 3-bath.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is the same neighborhood.
We still neighbors.
We still
neighbors. We still in the same community.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they live across the street from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Naeem.
Okay.
So I did everything that I could financially. But you know, like we always say, it's not all finances.
Right. It's
you know what I'm saying?
the being present.
The thing that's crazy, and Naeem knows, and you know, you travel too. It's crazy because part of being a good father is finances. I don't care what people say.
Absolutely.
But for what we do, that requires being gone, which hurts the being a good father part. So it's kind of like you in a catch-22. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make everything, but I can make everything possible.
Right.
Like my daughter was doing travel cheer last year. Bro, I was going to Seattle, Dallas, Orlando, Vegas. And then you got to get a hotel for all these places. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I had to let her know, like, and you got to pay for the travel cheer. Then you got to pay to get in the damn event, even though your kid is performing. So I'm telling her, like, look, it worked out that I was able to make all of them. But I'm like, you know, I may not have been able to make them, but me not making them is the reason you can make it.
Because you got to pay.
Because I got to go pay for it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
So it's like and it's hard sometimes to get a kid to understand that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm like, but which is crazy because sometimes grown women don't understand that. Every grown woman want a successful man with all the time in the world.
Yeah, that shit ain't possible.
Like, how I'm gonna do that?
So what advice would you guys give to men that are in that predicament as a dad that, you know, obviously if you're on the road, especially if you're separated or even if you're still married, but you got to go out there and you got to make that money, but you still want to be able to provide for your children to do all these activities, but sometimes you're not going to be able to make those activities.
My advice is at some point you're going to have to pick and choose. You're going to have to pick and choose which, okay, this one is too big. I got to make this one. You know what I'm saying? Like if my daughter has 6 road cheer competitions, I mean, if I made 4, come on, I think that's, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty noble. You know what I mean? Because we not 9 to 5 guys.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then that's what I had to tell her, like, because at the end of the day, a 9 to 5 guy, depending what kind of 9 to 5 it is, their kid not doing travel cheer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if I was a 9 to 5 guy, I might be up in the company and I still can't make it. I gotta go to China.
Right.
I gotta go to this meeting, this, you know what I'm saying? So even a 9 to 5, depending where you at on a 9 to 5, if you're a big executive at AT&T, you probably not gonna make all 6 of those cheers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
The good thing about what we do is we usually only work on we go on weekends.
Right.
And that's how this moved, with the exception of filming, where I'm going for a month.
Right.
My daughter still cries when I leave. And I've been home for a minute now, so I know next time I leave, she really gonna be upset.
Because she really used to it now.
Yeah. So it's really just one of those things where it's like, hey, this is what I have to do. This is my job. But when you are home,
you make the best of it.
Make the best of it.
My daughter, she's totally one of those, I'll make it up to you when I get back. Okay.
Does she hold you to it though?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you know sometimes they forget.
Nah. Well, daddy, you said you said you were gonna take me somewhere,
go to
buy me
Legoland.
something. Yeah, you said you were gonna buy me something when I get back. Like,
oh, they got that memory.
Oh yeah.
You said your daughter don't remember it, but she remember that. She remember that.
When I got a tattoo of her name right here in her handwriting, right? So I came home, I said, I got a surprise for you. So I showed her, and then she like, oh, why is my
Oh, wow. Yeah.
What's the surprise?
I don't care that you desecrated your body. What's for me? That's for you.
I don't get to hold it. I don't get to.
That's for you, nigga. It ain't for me. Man,
that's funny.
When obviously my kids, I was out here in LA when they were in high school, right? So when they was on the East Coast in Maryland, so they was running track, cheer, doing all that type of stuff like that. Never saw one cheerleading, never saw one track event from both of my daughters, because I was, even when I was out here, I traveled and things like that, you know, doing sports and whatnot. And I only went to one field hockey game that my daughter had, and it was like her senior year. Yeah. And killed me, because it's like I wanted to be there. But one thing that I have advice for people is like, even if I'm not present, I'm gonna make sure I'm present. Like, we got FaceTime now.
Or you call right after the event.
You call right, how was it?
Right.
Just acknowledge the fact that, hey, you know, I'm with you in
or
spirit.
You call
right before, send text.
Yeah.
You know, hey, like, good luck today. I love you. I'm sorry I couldn't be there or whatever. I hope you understand. And as they got older, like your child's 10 years old now, so she doesn't understand it. When she's in high school, and once again, like you said, you're paying for these clothes and that new car that she's getting and whatnot, and they get older, they understand daddy's working. As long as daddy's working, right? But you still want to have that presence whenever you can,
right? The tough part is, I think, for you probably was your kid were on the East Coast, where I think kids out here in LA probably they more so used to the dads moving and shaking. Well, East Coast maybe 9 to 5. Right. My friend dad always there. My friend, you know what I'm saying? But your friend dad is a principal. Right. He get over, you know what I'm saying? Where out here in LA, I think most of the kids, especially Valley kids, they used to like, my daddy do this, my daddy do that, my daddy be gone. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might have been a harder adjustment for your kids than probably for me and Naeem's kids.
Right.
You know
and you know, but you know, once again, like the major events, obviously we know they're coming.
Yeah,
like
you gotta make those.
You gotta make those. You gotta make that flight.
Ain't no way out of that.
You put that on your calendar, and no matter what work says, you just gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
You just gotta do those.
You definitely gotta do it.
What is I guess, you know, y'all got older kids, but think back to when they were younger and they accomplished something that they were excited about. What was your reaction? Were you able to give the cheesy reaction or the cool reaction? Because I really don't got that in me, you know.
Oh, really?
I ain't know. I never noticed that.
I don't have that fake excitement shit in me. So I was like, oh yeah, that's good. Yeah. You got A. Good job. Yeah.
No, I depending on what it is, I go in. I try to have fun. I try to be cool and relax. You know what I'm saying? If my kids do something good, I show them love, and I let go of that hard exterior. I'm still working on it. Yeah. I'm working on it.
Like I said, even as not even as kids, my kids are adults, and when they do something, they accomplish something, man, I'm like excited for them.
Yeah.
Like my daughters, y'all got to check out. Y'all got to start following Basil and Honey out there. So my daughter's doing her thing, man. So every time I see her put out a spread or a menu and she curating an event for somebody, man, I just get really excited. And then my youngest daughter, she went to UCLA, graduated UCLA in communications, got a job in production. So she was getting production assistant credits and stuff like that. So every time I see her name and credits or whatever, I just take a picture of it, put it on Instagram and things like that. And now she's doing modeling. So now that she's modeling, you know, she put a picture out or whatever, man. It's like, it's just an excitement that you see that your kid is doing something that makes them happy.
Right. Yeah. I'm super excited.
Yeah.
It's just your face. It's the reaction. Yeah.
It's face.
I mean, but you will see your daughter's used to you. So your daughter knows like, oh my, I got him to like do that. Yeah. That was enough.
Yeah, like recently when my daughter, she called, she was like, I got a TSU. Dude, I was so excited. Like I got into TSU.
Yeah,
like I got accepted. I was just so proud and happy, and because that was like the school she really wanted, and I was just so happy for her. And it was just like, well, we about to go get some apparel.
Yeah, exactly.
We about to go buy some TSU hoodies, and you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
y'all got to see this video. I'm gonna show it to you when my daughter got accepted in UCLA. You know, and they go online, right, computer and stuff like that. And her mom. And she was waiting to find out, man, and just her reaction, just like she froze.
UCLA not easy to get into.
Not easy at all, man. She got UCLA and USC. She applied to 9 schools. She got into 8 of the 9 that she applied to.
How much applications costing these days?
They about dependents between like 75 to 200.
I think it was about 30 when I was.
There was a long time. But they about
200 times 9.
I think about 75. I think they about 75 to 150. I don't think it's 200.
But you know, once again, man, that's when you, because we there, bro. You know what I mean? Right. Like one thing that we can say that we're blessed, that our careers have taken off and done great, you know, for us, so we can provide for our children, man. So like I've always, and growing up, because of what we talked about in the last episode, what we didn't have, my whole edict growing up was like, I'm gonna make sure that my children have everything that they need and most of what they want.
Right.
Exactly. And my children have never wanted for nothing.
That's a good way of
everything they need and most of what they want. Because
like
you can't get everything you want, right? You know, and some things you just, I don't care if you want it, if I got the money to get it, you're not getting it because, you know.
That's a struggle that happens with me and my ex-wife. And I probably shouldn't put this out because I don't never really like to.
Don't put it out there.
Unless you want to keep it happy, bro. Keep it happy.
But you know, Mom, I'm gonna just say moms are super soft.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's a perfect segue into you talking about a gift that you got your child that you were excited to give them, and they didn't really give a shit about it.
Let me see. You know what? I can't really think of nothing off top because most of the gifts I get my daughter, it's like she asks for it.
Yeah.
I never really just get her at this age, because this is what I stopped doing this with my daughter. So I would take her shopping, right? And I don't know if it's just because I'm there. Bro, we could go in every single store in the mall. She would not like nothing. And everything I pick up, I ain't like that. I'm like, is it just because I picked it up? Is it because I like it? And I told her, I said, you know what? I'm going to just buy you a sewing kit. You need to make your own clothes. Because you don't like nothing, bro. I was like, I don't understand. And then she'll pick up some and I'll be like, okay. And I'm looking like, this is trash.
Right.
This is what you like?
That's what you want, man.
It's almost like if I like it, she ain't gonna wear it.
I'm with you on that, man, because now I like whatever you want. Just tell me what you want. I'll buy it for you. Tell me, pick it out. I'll get it for you. I'll even, you know, I'll make the arrangements to have it sent to your house and all that type of stuff, or I'll send you the money. But one funny story, my youngest is spoiled. My oldest kind of went through a little bit because I was starting to make money.
Yeah.
My youngest had everything she wanted, bro. Everything's just spoiled. So when I bought my oldest a car, and then a couple of years later, I bought my youngest a car. And then I was like, y'all don't appreciate, you know, one of them arguments you have. You don't appreciate shit, blah, 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 and everything like that. And she said, well, it ain't like the car's a Range Rover. I'm like, what?
Why would it be a Range Rover?
I'm like, let me take this little fucking Nissan back there.
Because why would it be a Range Rover?
You got a Range Rover.
But you got a Range. I ain't got a fucking Range Rover. What are you talking about? Yeah,
like, who are
it
you?
ain't like it's a Range Rover. I'm like, what?
Like, do your mama got a Range Rover?
Your mama ain't got a Range Rover either.
Sometimes they be feeling themselves.
They feel themselves.
Or they'll be like, this the thing with my daughter. Ain't nothing but this much. So why you ain't got it?
Exactly. This little $25 or $250 you gave me. Look, it ain't little when I'm giving it to you.
Right. It ain't little when you ask for that Zelle request. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just got to put that aside. Be like, they kids, they don't, you know, whatever.
But you do it for them every single time. The ladies like that.
So, first, let me go back. Before I was a father, I was a godfather.
Okay.
My goddaughter Heaven, she's about to be 21. Shout out to her on Saturday. I'll never forget, she started running track. And I'm a thoughtful gift giver.
Right.
So I'm like, oh shit, you in the track now. Okay, cool. So I bought her a parachute.
One of them.
To train.
Yeah, train.
To train.
That was dope.
Man, she's all excited. She opened that shit. She was like,
the hell is this?
The hell is this parachute?
It's crazy because now her brother is going to college on a track scholarship. I could have gave it to his ass. But
you like, ain't no goddamn astronaut.
Were you getting money then? At the time?
I was doing okay.
So in her mind, this is like, because you don't want to give for what you do.
Yeah, right.
Like, I thought this was gonna be some Gucci slides or something.
When she graduated high school, I got her a Gucci backpack though.
Right.
Oh, okay. All right.
See, that's what she was thinking. Like, why would I want?
But she was probably like 12 or something.
Oh, she was
man.
12. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she definitely didn't appreciate
So
it.
was she in the track or did she just run
She
track?
she had just started running track. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna
So
get
she
her
didn't
some.
even know if she liked it or not.
Yeah,
she wasn't serious about it.
She's just a kid running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
She
right.
don't-
Exactly.
Yeah. She's like, what
You
is
bought
this?
a grown ass gift. That
I'm
was
trying
the
to,
problem.
I'm trying to speed up. You trying to slow me down,
Right.
Because the parachute slows you down.
That's the thing I used to do with my son when I was younger. When I was younger, he was younger. I was a brand new young dad. I was 21. I used to give my son like big ass toys that I wish I could have had.
Oh,
Yeah.
And he wouldn't know how to appreciate it.
mhm.
Like I remember I got him a Hummer Power Wheel.
Yep.
He was only like 2.
Right.
But it was really just
It was
me
for you.
buying it for
living
you.
my
Like,
childhood.
yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
The
saying?
stuff that you couldn't afford.
Dude, I was so
your parents
hyped
couldn't
about it. I was
afford.
like, oh, it's so cool.
Right. He can't even stare that bitch.
Dude,
He just
right.
like,
Man, he came downstairs for Christmas, was opening up. I'm like, Power Wheel.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Now let me flip it. Now let me flip the question. Oh, do you want to?
So my daughter, the lady got a I got her a gift for her birthday last year that was 2 months late because it was being made. Goddamn puppet. So I came up with the idea for the puppet because there's a girl on America's Got Talent that won the whole thing.
Right.
That somebody gifted her a puppet because she was like shy, getting bullied in school. Same shit that was happening to my daughter. So I'm like, I'm gonna get her this damn puppet. My daughter's funny as hell. She going, man, she used that puppet for 2 days. That motherfucker just been sitting there.
Collecting dust.
I've been sitting there with the mouth open
Dude, my kids did that
for
to
2
me.
months.
Sometimes they'll ask for it.
Yep.
Like my son asked for this guitar.
I got
2
my daughter a
days.
damn guitar too.
Yep.
2 days.
Yep.
Guitar just
We all been there.
in the closet like that. My son went through so many phases, dog. And every time he went through it, I was right there.
Yeah.
Or you want a spider? You like spiders? Get him a spider.
And that's the worst
spider
thing.
dead in the mud.
The worst thing to get your child is a live animal.
Right.
Because they want it.
They don't want
But
to
they
take
don't
care
want
of
to
it.
take
He
care
don't
of
have turtle, ferret, all that.
Mhm.
Dead. Everything
ain't
died.
had
He
shit.
said dead.
Everything
Dead.
died.
My
Yeah.
daughter
That
want a
cemetery in
dog.
your house.
And all you gotta do, that's how you know if your kid ready for a dog. Like, are you gonna pick up the shit? Because kids are scared of shit.
Well,
like,
they'll say it in the beginning.
no,
though.
she
yeah,
said
yeah.
no. She said no. It's
Well,
like,
at least
nah.
she's honest.
Okay,
She's
she was honest.
Yeah, because most kids will tell you just to get the
absolutely.
dog.
Yeah.
The next thing you know, man, they don't give
That's
a damn
your
about
dog.
that dog.
Yeah, that's your dog now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
now you got a dog.
So
Honestly, my bad. If
Go-
I
go-
was if I was like had a regular job, I would totally get a dog. Because then like
I would rock with a dog now.
Yeah, I don't mind helping out with the dog. But nah, she ain't ready.
No, my girlfriend, her daughter's got a dog that is really my girlfriend's dog, but she
Which
just
is
say,
now your dog,
That
too.
now it's my dog, and the dog come to the house and shit like this motherfucker's a little menace. He call him Tupac,
Right.
and he's a fucking little
He don't
menace,
listen.
man. He don't listen, man. He, like early on, he was shitting everywhere and everything. Now he don't shit in the house. But one day, this nigga got mad at me, man, and I was asleep, and I had, I could sleep with the covers over my head sometimes, man. And I pulled back the covers, man, and I felt them. Motherfuckers were wet. This nigga tried to piss on my face, man.
Damn. Oh, he was big man.
Yeah, he was big man. He
was
came
big
up.
man.
He had to jump up on the bed and piss
He's like,
on my
today
head,
is the
dog.
day.
Wow.
Today is the
Yeah,
day, bro.
today is the
I'm
day,
sick of
man.
you.
Yeah, that
I
dog,
was like,
never again. That dog
never.
ain't come
I'm
on
like,
here, never
bro,
again.
he
Yeah.
went in the house for
Yeah,
like 3 weeks.
I'll tell
like,
my
nah.
girlfriend, like, look here, bro.
Yeah,
It's
one of
me
y'all
and
got
him.
to go. Yep.
Yeah, it's
One
me
of
and
y'all
him.
got to
Like,
go,
come
man.
on now. You try to pee on my head.
What kind of dog is it?
A little doodle, one of them little.
A little-
yeah.
little
Oh,
what?
them kind of dogs.
Yeah,
The little dogs
the
are the
little
worst. They
dudes,
don't
yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
A big dog will listen to
Oh,
you.
fuck,
A little
man.
dog gonna do.
Man.
My daughter got a little poodle mixed with something. Cute little dog.
Snickerdoodle doodle.
Yeah, one
some
of them
bullshit.
Cute little,
Yeah.
sick as hell. We bought the dog sick.
Oh, really?
Sick as
Cuz, man, they fucking mutts.
dog.
Yeah.
Them they mutts.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
We got
not
the wrong
supposed to be
one.
breeding.
DNA is all
Little
fucked up.
dog been sick since the day we got it, but the
Damn.
dog's still kicking though.
Uh-huh.
We got the dog like 2020.
Mhm.
Dog's still here, but just got allergies. Like my ex-wife got to cook the food for her.
Oh wow!
She got to cook
I didn't even
food
know
for
dogs
her.
had allergies.
Oh,
Dogs
bad
get
allergies.
allergies.
Like she got to eat like certain food, so she has to make her food.
Wow.
So even when they go out of town, she had
Got
to
a
make
meal
the food
prep for the
and
dog.
take it to the hotel. Yeah, got a meal prep for the dog.
That's
It's
too much,
crazy,
man.
dog. But that's why I'm kind of worried. I don't know what my daughter gonna do when she go off to college.
Well,
cause she gonna miss that damn dog. That's her buddy.
All of a sudden, hey, he ain't make it.
And then that's the thing about
He
like
ain't make it.
them little dogs, cause you know their lifespan is what, 10 human years maybe.
If they lucky, yeah.
So
lucky,
you
yeah.
know
That's 70.
you get so attached, and you
Yep.
know at some point
they family.
it's gonna be over.
My mom lost her dog like a year and a half ago,
and it's tough.
Still tough.
People
She's
take and
still
then
tough.
Here's the hard part: if you're not a dog person and somebody dog dies, you gotta try to find the empathy, and because otherwise you might be naive, but like, all right, so what you about to do?
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Oh no, somebody broke up with me before over a dog.
See,
over a dog because you weren't empathetic. Oh,
I tried. I said, "You need anything good?" Waited a couple of days.
She's still on that. Like,
they wanted to be checked on 3 times a day, every day.
Oh my God!
Hey, you can hear him now. Yeah. You still on this
dog
shit?
Dog shit. You still care about that motherfucker gone, little fur baby. So let me flip it on. You talking about like gifts that you given that didn't get the right reaction. As fathers, obviously, Mother's Day, they get the great gifts.
Oh yeah,
we don't get shit. We get some every now and then. They might hit on or whatever. And usually it's with the money that we've already sent them or whatever. Of course. Because they ain't getting it from their mama to buy us nothing. Has there ever been a time where your kids bought you something like
my kids
that you actually got excited about?
Nothing they bought me, but there's been a couple Father's Day where they'll be like, "We're gonna take you to dinner." I like that almost better than the little whatever gifts they're gonna get, because that's time being spent together. That's them saying we're gonna take our dad out to eat. So those moments mean more to me than the little card that they probably ain't even open. They just saw the dad section and grabbed it. Like, they open the card and say stepdad. I'm not your stepdad. So I like the outings more than the, you know what I'm saying, the gifts.
I haven't had any bad Father's Days. I'm not one of those people, like, but I'm also easily pleased too. And a lot of people on Mother's Day or Father's Day, they want peace.
Right.
I don't want that. I want to spend the day with my daughter. That's like, I mean, we had a little picnic in the house before, made some sandwiches, sat there and watched TV. Like, I want to be with my kid on Father's Day doing something, not being left alone.
Right.
So, and I like the little cheesy stuff. I like the cards they make in school or whatever. I like all of that stuff, man. Yeah, and my
as they
daughter,
get older, it changes. So that's the thing.
Yeah,
when they making it, of course, it's more cheap. Like I remember, I got this note. This my daughter wrote on, and the paper just so beat up right now. I need to get it laminated to preserve it.
Yep.
But as they get older, they don't do that no more.
They don't.
So instead of getting a generic ass card, I'd rather you get the card, but also take me out to dinner or bring food to the house and eat with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. I remember it was one Father's Day, all of them came, and even their mom came, and you know what I'm saying? And we all just had dinner as a family. So that kind of stuff means more to me than any card that you're gonna buy at CVS.
Yeah, I agree, man. When they were younger and they would do the handmade stuff,
that I like that,
like the handprints or whatever. I got all that stuff. You can't throw that away.
No,
it's almost like it's because your babies gave that to you.
Yeah,
you almost feel like a hoarder because you got all this stuff, but it's like memories you got to hold on to. As they get older, man, some of the cars, like you said, don't even sign the cars. They don't put no money in it, and it's like, and I want both because I want peace on Father's Day, but I want peace with my daughters.
Right.
Like we don't have to go out and the hustle and bustle. I don't like being in crowds like that sometimes. I just want to, let's come sit down, watch a movie with your old man and sit on the couch, make me some breakfast if you want to do something like that, and we good.
That's the struggle now I have with my daughter. Whenever I have my daughter, so she comes to the house, she goes back and forth. And I'll be like, man, let's watch something. And it's just like, she just don't be into it, dude. And I just be like, I just be wanting her to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sometimes what happens is the way my house is set up, her room is here, then her bathroom, then we have a loft, and my room is down the hall that way. So she'll be in her room. I just be in the loft just so I could be closer to her, and we could at least say, I could say something to her. So I just be in the loft just so I could have some kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's like, let's watch that. If we are watching something, this her the whole time.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But do you do that too? Like I'm like a scroller, man. I don't know what it is.
If I'm watching
like
something good, no, that's why it's different shows. Like if I'm in the mood to watch something, then no. But it's shows you can watch and scroll. Some shows you gotta like Like you ain't gonna watch Paradise and be scrolling.
Oh,
you're
no,
gonna be
gotta
locked.
lock in.
You gotta lock
You're gonna be
in.
locked.
Yep,
That's what
you
I'm
gotta
saying.
hear
Certain
every
shows.
word. Yep.
That's another thing too. Even with women, you ever try to watch a show with a woman? She on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Yeah,
nah, I ain't telling you nothing. We watching it together. You on your damn phone. Just tell me, bro. Nah, I ain't telling you nothing. Because I don't know why you can't put that. Whatever's there gonna be there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Though, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man.
My daughter, she loves watching movies. I just keep showing her old movies. I think that the movies from like maybe late 90s, early 2000s and on resonate a little better, especially because of cinematography. You know, it's like if we was trying to watch like some black and white shit right now, we probably wouldn't be interested.
Right.
That's how they probably feel about watching like a 80s movie, but she'll give it a chance.
Right.
And I show the Teen Wolf and all that shit, but she loves watching movies. The things that y'all talk about and everybody talks about when they start getting old and they go through that phase, and I don't think it's gonna happen.
I mean, you told me that last week, and I told him, yes, it is.
Oh,
it's gonna happen.
Listen, but I know on the flip side, I know women that are like, man, I'm a daddy's girl. I always been a daddy's girl. Blah blah blah. One of my boys, he said, I posted a video years ago where my daughter's like sitting on my head. My boy's like, man, my daughter's 17. She still be doing that shit.
No, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is still gonna have their own life.
No, they're gonna have their own life. They're gonna have their own life. But I don't think she's gonna go through that phase. I just don't.
Well, she's not close to you like that.
Yeah, I don't see her making a big change ever. I don't see that.
That's good.
I could be wrong, but I'm manifesting that she won't.
That's good.
And I want her to be, mature, and I want her to be independent and all those things that I'm teaching her. But I think that our relationship is going to always be tight like that, and we'll be able to continue to have the moment that we have now.
And that's good.
Yeah. That's good. That's great. I mean, the thing is, like, I think for me, once again, it was like at that age, the divorce plays a factor in it, because all of a sudden, somebody who's used to you being there, all of a sudden you're not, and then she doesn't understand why you're not there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then
not fully.
The worst thing is when they friends have their dad. Oh, dude, I had to go through that. I had to go through that. It's just like, and then something that happened with my daughter, which put her in a dark place, was, so she had a friend that their parents were separated, and then they got back together, and she was like, "Why you and mommy can't get back together?" I was like, "Oh, dude, that was a rough time."
Right.
Because she was just like, all my friends, daddy lived with them. You know what I'm saying? And even the one friend that wasn't living, they back together now. So why you can't? And it was just like.
Does she understand it now, though?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
It's
she probably
tough,
does, but it still doesn't change how she feels.
Yeah, they don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She don't care. It don't matter how it's just like, it's like there's what you know and there's what you feel.
Right.
So I don't think she's ever gonna really fully forgive me. At least not in recent. Maybe like years later, she's married, grown woman, got her own family. She probably would be like, you know what, Dad, you did what you could. You know what I'm saying? But I think she's still dealing with that right now.
Right, man.
Because I'm still dealing with it.
You know what I'm saying? I think you're always going to kind of deal with it when it comes to that. Because even like I've been divorced for years, 20 years now, 15 years with the last one, but it's still, I maintain a relationship, try to, with my ex-wives. Yeah. And it's just like we have to be on one accord when it comes to that. That's the important part of it. Right. When they see us as a united front. So when my daughter's around their moms, I always acknowledge their moms. Like, how is your mom doing? Give her a hug for me. Tell her I love her. You know what I mean? Those type of things that kind of help still feel like you're a family. Yeah. Even though you're not. You know what I mean? So that's somebody that's always going to be a part of your life regardless.
Me and my ex-wife were pretty cool. We had our rough patches, but we good. We in a good place, you know what I'm saying? She know I still got her back. She still got my back, with a certain extent, of course. You know what I'm saying? But that's somebody, like, if she called me, I got her. And which is hard, you know what I'm saying, in the dating world too, because if you don't get the right partner that can understand the difference, that could be an issue. You know what I'm saying? You get a dumbass girl that ain't never had nobody support her. She don't understand. Well, why you that's still my people.
Shit ain't none of your business.
That's what I'm saying. Still my family. Like I'm not gonna leave her stuck on the side of the road. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't leave.
That's gotta be a whole episode we gotta talk about. We got to talk about that whole episode.
Navigating,
dating and stuff
being
like
a father,
being a father.
Being oh my God!
You talking about the ex baby mamas, and then dating with your children, having your children try and accept the new person. Oh my gosh!
Well, they gotta wait till next week, next episode.
We'll do that next episode, man.
We're gonna talk about that next episode, but. As always, you got questions and you want some advice, hit Naeem up, hit me up, hit Mike Hill up, hit us on the DM, and then we'll hit your advice on the next episode, man.
Absolutely,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
3 dope dads, man.
3 dope, man. It's always a good episode.
Share, like, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody about it.
And I want to send a shout out to Malik, man, because Malik actually, put this together. You know what I mean? You brought us all together, man. And I think you talked to Naeem first. Naeem suggested me or whatever, man. So I appreciate you allowing me to be a part of this, man, because this is the type of platform that I like to have. You know what I mean? Once again, to acknowledge some of the things that you've gone through, making mistakes or whatever, but also how you evolved and overcome, man. And this is something that I haven't seen. I don't know if I've seen a dad podcast.
Right.
It might exist.
Yeah. It is now.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think, especially 3 black men who love their children and want to be a part of their children's lives, man. I think this is something unique.
Well, that was the thing I wanted to get out there, because I know me and Naeem, I know how he is about his daughter. And like I'll tell him stuff about I'm going through. I just really want to get it out there that like that stereotype of black fathers not present. That's one of the most discredited stereotypes that somehow still lives. You know what I'm saying? Because dude, I don't personally know any bum ass fathers. I'm not saying they don't exist. I don't know, because you couldn't be my friend if you was a bum father anyway.
Can't be.
You couldn't even be my homeboy.
Yep. But the ones that want to be. Like sometimes they're not allowed to be.
Right.
But every man I know wants to be a part of their children's life. Because if you didn't, I wouldn't be your friend. I
can't be your friend.
I can't,
I see how you do your kids. Why would I trust you with my life?
That's one reason I like him.
Yeah.
Not because he's a friendly dude.
But you know he got love in his heart.
I know he got love in his heart. When I see him with his daughter, man, I'm like, I watch every video. Like, I scroll.
Right.
I'll see the first 3 seconds. He ain't talking about nothing. But when he and the lady come on, I watch the whole thing, man, because that's just pure.
Yeah.
It's a love that he has for her, man. I love that.
Man. Yeah. But that's why we're here, man.
That's why we're here. We're going to continue to do this every week, man. So once again, like Lee said, like, subscribe, tell a friend to continue to support the podcast.
Tell a bad dad about this podcast. It may change their narrative. They may be like, you know what? I want to be like them. I want some stories. Because that's who we need to reach. We need to reach the bad dads and the people who have a bad relationship with their father, women, men, whoever. You know what I'm saying? This podcast is for everybody. Don't let the title 3 Dope Dads make it seem like it's a male, it's a podcast for males. It's a podcast for everybody.
Yeah, I think it'll be great for women too, just to hear the perspective of a man and a man that's a father.
Right.
Because a lot of women
want to be a father. Inspiring father. Stepfather.
Yep.
Uncle who moves like a father.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a podcast for everybody, man.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right. That's another episode. We appreciate y'all. Once again, subscribe, like, and do all that stuff. I'm Mike Hill.
Malik S.
I'm Naeem Lynn.
And we will see you again next week. 3 Dope Dads.
Run to this meter real quick.